Hey y'all, welcome to Boozy Bee Books and Cocktails. I'm Dana B. Thank you for joining us today. I love to read books and I love to make cocktails, so I thought I would just put them together and review a book and match a cocktail with it and have you guys join along with me. I hope you'll stay around. I've got other YouTube videos out there that are fun, or at least I think they're fun. But today I'm going to review this book, and it's called The Sunset Years of Agnes Sharp by Leonie Swann. This was written in German, and it was translated into English. And it is just a really, really cute little fun book. And after last week's book, I needed something to kind of get me out of the funk and have some laughs, and so this was the book that I thought was going to get me there. I want to shout out to Fangirl Janine off of TikTok. She's the one that I was scrolling through TikTok and found it on hers, and so I want to say thank you to her for pointing me in this direction. So the setting of this book is it is a small town, and Agnes is living in her childhood home, and she decides to make it into a retirement home. She herself is rather getting up in her sunset years, and she's so funny because at the beginning of the book she says, I'm 78 or maybe I'm 87. She can't remember, which I think is hilarious because that's kind of the way I want to be. I don't want to put a number on my age anymore. But she gets all these people to live with her. There's about 6 of them, and each of them brings something different to the story. And it is just so fun and so cute. But what happens, the story begins, is there is one of the residents, her name is Lilith, and she goes out into the garden, and they find that she has died. And but she's been shot, and this was something that, according to her, she wanted to have done if she became incapacitated in her years. And throughout the book you'll read some of the things that they each have a premise of what they want to have happen when it's time for them to die. So the residents are trying to figure out how they're going to explain this, and the police come over, and the residents thinks it's about Lilith, but a murder has really taken place in next door. And so they decided that they're going to try to solve this murder because they think it's going to be pinned on one of them. And so they just get in some of the funniest situations. There is a retirement home there in the town, and Agnes ends up there, but she means to end up there because she wants to know what's going on in the retirement home. And it is just so funny. And these elderly people have rules, and one of the rules is no children, no grandchildren to come and stay. Well, one of the men, his grandson comes to stay with him, and it is hilarious the way they talk about this kid and what he does, and it just brings a lot to the story. And then one of the residents has a tortoise named Hetty, and Hetty is a character in the book, which is so fun. And Hetty gets mixed up with all the residents, and they take Hetty with them to all these crazy places, and so it's just really a lot of fun, and it is very entertaining. The author does a great job of writing. I laughed out loud a couple of times, and it made me think of my dad, and which was fun, and my mother-in-law. Both have passed away now, and if they would have gotten to some mischief, I think they would have fit right into this book. So it's just a really cute book, and I love to see older people have full lives and experiences in their later years. So it was great. I hope you give it a chance. It's just a lovely little book, and Agnes is something else. I mean, she's so funny, and the way she talks about getting dressed in the morning to, you know, have a nap in the afternoon. So it's a great little book, and it's worth checking out. So I hope you will. So for the cocktail, I decided to, because Agnes was funny and clever and bright and bubbly at times, I decided to go with the Aperol Spritz. And it just takes 3 ingredients, and it's easy, it's crisp, the summer's coming up, and so I thought I could share that, and maybe you guys would, you know, enjoy it while you're reading the book. So it calls, the ingredients is Aperol, of course, and it calls for Prosecco or champagne, and so I have a bottle of champagne that was open in the refrigerator, so I thought I would use it to finish it off instead of wasting anything. And then club soda. So it's 3 to 1. So it's 3 ounces of Aperol. And I hope it's as nice where you are today as it is here. I'm on spring break, and so I'm enjoying being at home, trying to catch up with some things, catch up with books, and look at that, 3 ounces exactly. Okay. So here's the champagne, and you guys know I love champagne. And then 1 ounce of, oops. Y'all, I am not a bartender in any amount of the word bartender, but I sure do enjoy making cocktails and for whoever's over here. So I have a little garnish here. I think this is a Tangelo, I think. So here is the cocktail. Isn't that pretty? Just like Agnes. It's just lovely. That's good. I'll have another sip. Thank you so much for joining me today at the bar. I'm so excited to have you here. Excited for you to look at the other videos. If you have a book that you want me to read, to review and add a cocktail to, I'd love to do that. Next week, I am traveling away from my bar, going to another bar. I have a friend, his name is Ross Jones. He's owner of Postmaster Spirits in Newport, Arkansas. So I'm taking Boozy Bees to him. He's going to, I've given him a book to read. He's going to read the book, and then he's going to make me a cocktail. And I'm super excited about that. So I hope you'll join us again next week. So thank you very much. Cheers, and have a great day.